If you have studied English for years, but you still don't feel fluent, you know grammar, you know vocabulary, but when you speak, it feels difficult and stressful, then this video is for you. Hello everyone, welcome back. If you are new here, I'm Kirsty and I'm a British English teacher in France. Fluency is not about studying more. That's the good news. It's about how you learn. Today, I'm going to show you the easiest and most natural way to build fluency. In this video, we will look at why input is the key to fluency, the 90% rule, my personal experience with fluency and input, and 5 steps to build fluency naturally. There is a very important idea in language learning called comprehensible input. This idea was developed by Stephen Krashen. His theory is simple. You learn a language best when you understand most of what you read or hear, but not everything. So when you watch something or read something, about 90% to 95% should be clear and 5 to 10% should be new. This small amount of new language helps you learn because you can guess the meaning from the words you already know. Little by little, you start to understand more without needing to study each word directly. If what you watch, read, and listen to is too easy, you don't improve. If it's too difficult, you feel lost and you stop learning. Fluency happens in the middle. Research from people like Michael Tomasello shows something very interesting. We do not learn language by simply studying grammar rules. Instead, we learn by hearing and seeing language used in real situations. We hear the same patterns many times and we slowly understand what they mean. Why? Because your brain learns patterns naturally, just like children. Okay, it's easier for children, but still, humans are programmed to learn languages this way. You don't think about grammar rules when you learn to speak your first language, your native language. You just feel what is correct. That feeling comes from hours of input, not memorization, not translation, exposure to a language. Now, grammar and vocabulary are still important in language learning, but without input, you won't reach fluency. I'm a British expat. I live in France. My children were born in France. They have a French dad, they go to French school, they do sports in French. Everything around them is French. French input. Now, at home, I have spoken English to them from birth, but I knew that that would not be enough to make them fluent in English, because my English input is only a very small percentage of their day. So I decided to balance their English input. And what I did is something that you can do too to help you become fluent in English. First, I decided that screen time, when they were old enough for screens, would only be in English in our house. I started with very simple visual cartoons. Easy stories with clear context. Then, slowly, I increased the level. More vocabulary, more complex sentences, longer stories. If you are having difficulty watching films in English without subtitles, you need to go back a level and watch animated series made for children. I know it sounds silly, but don't forget, what you are looking for is that sweet spot where you understand 90% of what you are watching. When that becomes too easy, move up to series for teenagers. And when they are too easy to understand, you can move on to series and films for adults. Another very important habit I introduced was reading. I read to my children every single night for at least 15 minutes. Again, we started with simple books with lots of pictures to help. Books like those by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler are amazing for two reasons. The illustrations, the drawings, bridge the gap between comprehensible input and the words the reader doesn't know. And every story rhymes, which makes it much easier to remember the new words. When these stories became too easy, we moved on to Roald Dahl books. This is where it's interesting for you. I lend these books to many of my students here in France because they are really enjoyable to read and the level is accessible for intermediate English learners. So these are great for comprehensible input. I can't read books on my channel without permission, but I have created a PDF guide to comprehensible input with suggestions for reading, series, and films that you can download for free to help you find the right material for you. And finally, when my children could understand more than 90% of the Roald Dahl books, we moved on to the Harry Potter series. If you have a B2 English level, this is for you. So each step was a little more difficult. Not too easy, not too hard. This is how we learn our native language. It's all about input. If you don't like Roald Dahl or J.K. Rowling, you can choose other books. The most important thing is to absorb English more than you study it. Let's look at 5 steps you can take today. Step 1. Choose the right level of English for your daily input. About 10 to 15 minutes per day. Your aim, remember, is to understand about 90%. If you understand everything, it's too easy. If you understand nothing, it's too hard. Step 2, start simple. Easy videos, simple podcasts, graded readers. Graded readers are books made for language learners. They are written at different levels, from beginner to advanced. Step 3, increase the difficulty slowly. Be patient. Go from cartoons to series to films. This won't happen in a week. Step 4, be consistent. A little every day is much better than a lot once a week. Step 5, don't translate everything. Focus on understanding the idea, not every word. This is how your brain builds fluency. Tell me in the comments below, what are you watching or reading in English at the moment? And if you want to do some more English with me today, then join me in the next video. I'll see you there. Take care.